Do you know that if you're not a Proverb 31 man, you don't deserve a Proverb 31 woman? This conversation has been an ongoing conversation about Proverb 31 and how so many women want these virtuous women. They use this passage to talk about women a lot, but then something has been ignored, and I want to highlight what's being ignored, so stay with me. Before the Proverb 31 woman was talked about from verse 10 of Proverb 31, they actually talked about Proverb 31 man. Yeah, let's look at it. So in verse 3, it talked about sexual integrity. That man is faithful, he doesn't sleep around, he does not squander his strength on sexual immorality, he guards his commitment and honors the covenant he enters. Verse 4 to 5, sobriety and mental clarity. He doesn't drink, he's not consumed by alcohol. You look at verse 6 to 7, it's talk about compassion, how he's a considerate person, he's aware of other people around him, they are suffering, and he doesn't ignore or dismiss other people's needs. Let's keep going. Then verse 8 to 9, we're talking about advocacy and voices. That's, he speaks out for those who cannot speak for themselves. He uses his voice and position to defend the vulnerable and bring protection even within his own home. Then let's move to verse 9, justice and fairness. He deals fairly with people. He refuses to exploit or take advantage of the weak. He's not like these people that is always like my own way or the highway. He's not that kind of man. He listens and he judges fairly. Now let's go back to verse 3 and 5. Let's put it all together. That man has self-mastery. Yeah, he governs his desire very well, his impulses and his appetite. Discipline is evident in his life. Are you a disciplined man or not? You have to check it. Then now let's move into the main thing. He trusts his wife. Yeah, he trusts his wife. When the virtuous woman is fully introduced or finally introduced, the Bible says her husband has full confidence in her. He is not controlling, suspicious, or insecure. Then we can even go to verse 12 and 23, where he talked about partnership. He creates an environment where the wife can thrive, their relationship is mutually beneficial, and her success strengthens their home. Now, in the 8th point here is that he has a good public reputation. So the charter addresses that man sits in the city gates with other people where decisions are made, where leaders are gathered. That means he's a leader, he's a real leader. He's part of the decision makers in the community, and he's respected publicly, and he is somebody of value. Then the final thing is verbal affirmation. In verse 28 to 29, it talks about he speaks well of his wife, he honors her, he celebrates her, and he praises her. She shall be praised. Remember? So if you're not a Proverb 31 man, I don't know why you're looking for a Proverb 31 woman, because a lot of times we emphasize so much in this Proverb 31 woman, and then they ending up with men that are not worthy. So if you're a Proverb 31 woman, make sure you're looking for a Proverb 31 man.